So I'm going to show you a little bit about what I've done today. I also went grocery shopping, but here's what I've prepped today. So don't get overwhelmed with this. I'm going to break everything down for you. You see I've got my containers here. I'll be talking a little bit about that. Also, and just kind of showing you everything that I do and how I eat throughout the week. So one of the more important things about meal prep is identifying what areas of your eating you struggle with, or for you and your family. What are areas that you feel you lack in? Is it having breakfast? Is it what you eat throughout the day? Are you tempted to go out for lunch every day because you don't have things prepped when you're at the office, or if you work away from home? Or do you struggle with dinners? Is that something that you feel your family could get better at or improve in? Or do you feel like you just struggle with all of it? That's okay. The most important thing with meal planning is identifying your schedule, what areas you'd like to improve in. So that's number one. So what I've meal prepped today might not necessarily relate to what you need, but I'm just giving it as an example because this has taken me a long time to get here and to figure out what I need and what keeps me on track with my health and fitness. So I've prepped a lot of meals and a lot of things that help me with my eating for breakfast, lunch, snacks, throughout the day. I don't really prep anymore for dinner, mainly because my husband and I have been doing HelloFresh. We get 3 dinners delivered a week. That has really taken a lot of the guesswork out of my meal planning. But if you are somebody and dinner is an area that you'd like to improve on, we have plenty of tips and recipes and ways that you can meal plan that go along with dinner. But for this example today, I'm going to show you how I prepped and how it helps me throughout the day. So what I've made egg cups here. And if you haven't made egg cups, you need to try them. They're a game changer for anybody who in the morning doesn't have time to make a really healthy breakfast, but you're somebody who likes having big breakfasts. This is a great thing to make. So an egg cup, what I have here, I actually made spinach, tomato, and that's it. That's just spinach, tomato, and my egg cups. If you're following 21 Day Fix, this would be considered, this kind of fits perfectly in the red container. I like to have 2 egg cups a day. I've made about enough to have for 4 days worth of egg cups. So if you don't have 2 red containers, then you just pack it up in a baggie and take to work. Or if you have time to eat them in the morning, pop them in the microwave, and there you have it. Also, if you haven't done this yet, this is an easy way to start your meal planning. Good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you need. Wash, dry, chop, and store your fruit. I do this every time I get back from the grocery store. It's the first thing I do. There have been studies after studies after studies done to show that the reason that people struggle with reaching for the right things when they're home is because they're not either at eye level or easily in a place that you can get to them, or they take too long to prepare. So if I didn't wash, dry, and chop my fruits, and I kept it just in the plastic tubs that you buy it at the store, I'm less likely to eat it. I'd probably be more inclined to grab a bag of chips because that's quicker versus having this. So once I started really taking time to do this, it doesn't have to be strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries. It could be whatever fruit you like, pineapple, melon, chopping that up, storing it, and having it ready to go. That way you can easily put it in your purple containers. You can easily, if you're sitting at home bored looking for a snack, reach in your refrigerator. It's already ready to go. Grab a handful of it. Do this if you haven't done it. Easy way to start incorporating meal planning into your life. Yogurt is another easy way to get a red container. If you want to start on the easy side, you can simply go out and buy individual yogurts. I like to buy the tubs of Greek yogurt because they're cheaper, and I just individually portion it out. I've measured it already using a red container, but then I put it in another container only because I don't have 3 of these, and I made 3 of these. So maybe I'll have this as a snack Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or in this case, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, doesn't matter. But I didn't make 5 meals for 5 days. I made enough that I can at least have variety and be able to take things to work. So another thing I made while the egg cups were in the oven, I also cooked sweet potatoes that I chopped up with a little cinnamon, and I also did asparagus. I tend to eat the same thing during the week because it's easy and because it works. So this right here, your sweet potatoes are a yellow container, the asparagus is a green container, and if you wanted to add even more to it, you can go buy a rotisserie chicken or buy chicken breasts, chop that up and take that to work along with this. It's a great, nice size, nutritiously balanced lunch to have. So that's an example of what I did there. Simple things that you can get at the store: hummus, great healthy fat. Put that, measure that out in a blue container, take that with you along with some carrots. And then never underestimate the power of frozen vegetables. Such a great thing. You can even prep on Sunday, you can prep on a Monday, store it in Tupperware, grab it and go for a side for dinner. Also, you can make rice ahead of time, grab it, store it. There you have another side for your dinner. Healthy rices though. Try to stay away from the rice-a-roni. Things like quinoa, whole grain rice, much better alternative than those fatty rices that use all kinds of butter. So prepping like that. Also, I drink, and I don't know if I mentioned this, I drink Shakeology. That is a snack. I either have it as a late snack throughout the day, or my big struggle is late night snacking. So I make a shake for dessert, and it really helps keep me on track. So if you're not drinking Shakeology and you're interested, let me know. If you are drinking Shakeology, share how you incorporate it into your meal planning. It's one less thing I have to think about. It's the simplest thing. So as you can see, I've kind of prepped based on what I need throughout the day. Now, if you are somebody, like I said, who struggles with dinners and you're not doing HelloFresh, then going to the grocery store and stocking up on your proteins, like your chickens and your meats, using the crock pot to make soups, that's a great way to prep your dinners. Or even just taking it the easy way and making rice in bulk, making frozen vegetables, and just having them ready in your refrigerator. You're more likely to eat it if it's there, and that's why meal planning is so critical. So what we'll be doing next is I'll be breaking down these containers in more detail and helping you if you're starting the 21-day fix, or if you're just starting to incorporate containers for the first time. I'll help guide you through how you figure out how many of these to have in a day, how many are recommended, easy ways to know which foods to look for, and how to grocery shop based on the number of these you need in a day. And yeah, so that's kind of my intro to how I meal plan. Again, this took me 40 minutes to do because the egg cups took 30 minutes. While the egg cups were going, I threw in the sweet potatoes, and I also threw in the asparagus. Everything baked at 350. It was super easy to do. While that was baking, I chopped, washed, dried my fruit, and I prepped my yogurt. And I'll also be prepping carrots, hummus, and steaming up some vegetables for the week. So that's kind of my little how-to for a